We could talk about how Ross got poison ivy.
We should talk about how Ross got poison ivy trying to scare Juan.
It scared the wrong people.
It scared the wrong people.
Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you have any comments or suggestions, hit us up at worshipandtributenerd@gmail.com and we'll read it on air. This week on the show, we talk about the comeback of the King of Creeps, Rob Zombie.
Worship and Tribute Nerd.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Michael, a.k.a. Rickshaw, and this is Worship and Tribute Nerd.
Nailed that one. You got that one.
The metal show. No, damn it. Messed that one up.
Start over.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Michael, a.k.a. Rickshaw, and welcome to Worship and Tribute Nerd, the show where metal dudes are nerding out.
There it is. That was perfect.
Yes.
That was the one.
Boom goes the dynamite. Anyways, today we're going to talk about some music. We're going to nerd out a little bit about Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie. 2020 is coming through with the music right now.
Because Rob Zombie came back pretty strong. It sounds just kind of like old shit,
It's
you know?
good. I love it.
It's got that freaking dirty, skanky,
Rob
vampire.
Zombie.
Rob
Dirty
Zombie
and skanky,
look.
yeah.
When he cleaned up his act,
who wants
wasn't
that?
really into it. You know
I'm
what I mean?
going to shave my beard.
Ooh, I've got nice hair. I use Perel. You know what I
dude,
mean? Stuff
what a
like
guy.
that.
You think he did that to like deal with movie producers? Maybe.
I
don't know. I don't know the story.
Anyways,
Not my problem.
I'm here with my friends. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Fuzz.
What's up? I'm Jabe.
And yeah, today we did a little powwow talking about music all day, you know, and we're just fucking hanging out, chilling.
All day.
But first, before we get into Rob Zombie, we did try and pull a prank on my friend Juan. He gets scared
He's on the
easily.
show quite a bit.
He's on the show a lot. Yeah, we actually have him play video games and we film him getting scared at those, and it's a lot of fun.
Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me.
But, we tried to, lure him out in the woods for the the Goatman's Bridge in Denton, Texas. It's, famously haunted
Kind of a
by
big
the
deal.
Goatman.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of creepy racist stuff involved with the lure, so it, kind of makes it even more creepy. But we lured Juan out there, said we were going to do some paranormal stuff around Halloween, but it failed miserably because...
But it was a win.
It was a win.
It was a win.
A little bit. Because our friend Ross, our friend Lee and our friend Ross were out there waiting. He wasn't supposed to know about that. And every time I've been to Goatman's Bridge, there's no one there.
Nobody.
Right.
But of course, the closer the Halloween it is, the more people start going out there.
Yes. And so we went out there with, people waiting to scare the guy. And there was dozens of cars pulling up, just people walking around. It was like being at Disney or something.
Right.
These goddamn kids!
This car horn is my favorite part.
So the initial plan was to lure Juan out there and talk about the lure.
Hey, what's up? This is Michael, aka Rickshaw, and we're on location at Goatman's Bridge tonight. We've got Juan here with us. Juan gets scared.
Yep, sure does.
I'm trying. I'm trying. We also have Toby here.
Yo, I think it's the Kentucky Goatman who is a mad scientist project from the government.
Right.
And he escaped the facility, and on his way out, he got...
I don't know, man.
He-
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish.
He got
Okay,
it.
Kanye, chill out.
I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm gonna let you finish, but the best lure is probably Freddy Krueger. Just saying.
And then we were gonna mess with them, but it was gonna be my friend Lee, and he was gonna pop out with blood on him and be like, "I was here to mess with you, but there's something out here." Stop. Uh-oh.
What are you doing here? How long have you been here? You didn't scare me at all.
I know you guys are here.
I love you, bro.
You guys here?
You dumbass.
Nothing, dude. I'm just hanging out.
Dude, what are you doing here, Lee?
Looks like my friend Lee running out. I'm like, holy shit, that is my friend Lee. Go figure.
Maybe it was me.
Where are you going?
And then the Goatman pops out. So what actually happened.
What happened was.
What happened was.
What actually happened was, we got there's a bunch of people. He was like, "This isn't cool. This isn't even scary because there's a bunch of people out here." And then Lee tried to mess with him, and he's like, "Wait a minute, my friend Lee's out here. What the hell is that all about?" And then Ross like pulled the trigger and tried to scare him as the Goat Man, and he kind of tripped and fell.
What the fuck was that? Well, I can't see his goddamn thing. Is that fucking Park Hill? Who the fuck is that? That's Ross. I can tell that hairy ass anyway. Fucking Ross. What the hell are you doing, you fucking weirdos?
You scared the wrong people.
Yeah, I scared the wrong people.
Well, turns out he scared
Before
the
that, though.
Yeah,
he
before
scared
that,
the wrong people.
he scared a group of people that wasn't us. So
Scared the
that's-
shit out of him, apparently.
Yeah.
And then contracted poison ivy
Yeah.
while doing it.
Yeah.
Shirtless,
He was-
dressed as a
Sorry,
goat
Jay.
man
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
woods. Who
That-
would have
you know.
thunk?
Shirt off, goat head, furry pants, and he got.
I would have killed to see that.
Dude.
And then, like, the next couple days, I was over at the house, and he's like, "Fuzz, I got poison ivy all over." I said, "What from?" He's like, "Be a goat man."
At some point, you could hear him making some noises that I told him to make because I just wanted it to be really weird, like
Right.
The Hills
Creepy.
Have Eyes,
Uh-huh.
or like The Island of Dr. Monroe, or something like that, to where he's like, "Ah, ah," he's like a goat man making all these freaky noises, but you could hear him in the background. Juan's like, "What's that? Is that someone messing with us?" He's like,
Oh god.
No one would mess with us out
Nobody
here.
would do that.
Yeah.
No,
But
dude,
yeah.
that's dude. The fact that
Probably
he
some idiot getting poison ivy or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
you know?
yeah.
and sure enough, that idiot was our friend Ross.
Yeah.
If all these other people weren't here, it would have been so much better.
I had to tell 12 people that we were trying to scare a friend.
Is that what?
People were
was
just
that
standing
you
behind
when
me
those
staring at me.
people
And I was
took
like,
off running, Ross?
I have blood on me
What?
for a
Those
reason.
people that took off running, you scare them?
Yeah. I thought it was sleeping.
Oh my god.
Well, now I guess
Scared the wrong people.
we would now. It's like one of those things where, like, the next time we mess with somebody, I guess it can't be just Juan now.
No,
right? We have to
no,
switch
it's
it
gotta
up
be
to get
everybody.
yeah. So,
Or we can be Juan. Just got to go somewhere else.
well, you know,
Right.
maybe he would
Make it-
expect it. Do you think he would expect it at that point? If we
No,
like,
but if
I
you're
mean-
like in a parking garage, you know, and like a clown man with an axe came out, you know,
That's true.
something, you know, like you're
Or
just
remember
going,
the-
going
remember-
to a basketball
yeah.
game or something.
remember
you
the
know?
one video where the clown dude would wait in the parking lots and then he would smash their head, but
Yes.
it,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it would
but it was
actually
a
be like a
watermelon.
watermelon.
Yeah, yeah.
And
but
they
then
would-
there was
That's good.
one where he tried to scare a bunch of black dudes, and they were like, "Oh, no," and they started beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Nice.
"Oh, it's a joke."
Dude,
Yeah.
And they're like, "We don't care," and they just
I
beat
saw
the shit out
one
of
that was a joke, and he was pretending to rob somebody with a fake gun.
Oh,
and then
man.
a guy that had his concealed carry pulled his gun out and shot him.
damn.
Dude, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like
That's
you
how
want to
you
play
get
stupid.
shot. You want to get shot? That's how you get
You
shot.
play stupid games.
Yeah.
You win stupid prizes, bud.
Exactly.
It was a goof.
It was a goof,
Hey man, it's a goof.
but
Hey, how'd you die? It was a big goof, honestly.
it was a goof.
I'm embarrassed to talk about it, honestly.
I don't want
I
to
was
talk about
pretending to mug someone and I got shot.
Right.
Ironic. Is that irony? We'll see.
more
But
shame.
anyway,
Yeah. Anyways,
So-
let's get to the subject at hand.
Back
Rob
to
Zombie.
creepiest human
Yeah.
ever.
Rob Zombie was one of the best shock rock
right.
bands from back in the day.
I'm gonna say he might be like, I mean, yeah, okay, whatever, Kiss, but like Rob Zombie,
Right.
White Zombie, and like they were the first of its like kind of hit that mainstream.
Yeah. And it was
know.
like what? He's always had like this dirty cowboy biker like
Yeah,
zombie
this crazy,
feel.
Right.
crazy vibe, dude. And
Yeah.
but his music was genius. It wasn't anything special.
Right.
His lyrics were about horror movies or things related to horror movies. Dude, he was awesome. And then I mean, of course, there was Thunder Kiss 65.
Yeah.
but that's
And even when he became Rob Zombie opposed to
White Zombie.
White Zombie, it was still awesome. It was a different style.
It
But,
was.
he
Right.
brought
It was.
he brought more of the theatrical performance,
Right,
Right.
like,
An industrial feel.
right,
To
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Right.
with the weird face paint and the mixing
There's
religion
contacts
kind
and
of
the
style
religious
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
And talking about how God's not
And
real.
bringing out
and-
the creeper. He brought
Yeah,
out the creeper.
the creeper.
Eat the creeper, yeah.
Yeah.
Ow.
Dude, he was the best. He's the best guy of all time. You know what I mean?
He is the best guy.
Yeah. I mean,
Little John, dude.
yeah. Yeah. Fuck Lil John. Yo, that
Yeah, when the throne pictures on the
dude. You know what? Somebody should go through and take all of Lil John's yaz out and put Rob Zombie's yaz
my
in.
God.
How sick
That's
would
a
that
good
be?
idea.
That's great.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, 1960.
Or just do a short of Chappelle's show and then cut out the Little John bits and
Just
put,
put,
in Rob
put
Zombie.
Rob Zombie. That's fine too.
It could just be that bit,
Yeah.
Right.
but with Rob.
Rob,
Zombie.
Rob
Rob
Zombie.
Zombie,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You broke your arm, huh?
Oh, dude. Oh, dear God.
it would be like him. Who else? It would be Macho Man.
Oh, yeah.
It would be him, Macho Man,
Oh, yes.
and Little
Him-
John sitting around.
Dude,
going,
Rob Zombie, Lil Jon, and fucking Macho Man could have a yeah off, dude. They could have a yeah off.
Oh
And then-
yeah.
oh my God. Wow. This took a weird turn.
That is. Yeah.
I'm keeping that one.
No, you better keep that one. That's good.
Let's get all
That's
three
good.
of us dressed up like these people
I would do
and
it.
yeah at each other
Oh,
all
dude,
day.
I would do it. But no, so what we're talking about, the new Rob Zombie, he hit us with some new music.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. It starts out with John 5, who was previously with Marilyn Manson, if you don't know anything about
What
music.
was the name of the song again? I can't remember.
I
The
can't-
King.
Yeah. The King Creeper?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Dude, we just, come
We
on.
suck.
Just watched
I don't
it.
have my phone, so I can't
we
look.
did our
I can't
research
write it
except
down.
for we forgot the name of the song.
But I got
I got it.
Let's look it up.
dude, it's professional. We've done a lot of these. Off. It's okay.
We've made like $4 from this podcast, so like that's you pay, you get what you pay for.
It's really true.
You did-
But John 5.
The triumph of a king freak.
Okay, King Free.
Triumph
Okay.
of a king freak.
Yeah, I am just a John 5 fan, so
Right.
anything that he does, I think he's made Rob Zombie even more sick, touring
Right.
with him and stuff like
Yeah.
that, doing cool stuff that he's
And
done.
and of course it's like a Rob Zombie style video
Oh,
with
yeah.
like the
Yeah,
old
creepy,
school
weird.
masks
Yeah.
and weird stuff and it looks like he just like made it in his
I don't
backyard.
think his wife is in it. I don't think
honestly,
she's in
I think
it.
she is.
Is
Actually,
she?
I think she was like in
'Cause
a clip, a small
okay.
clip. I
First
could
time.
be wrong. Yeah, yeah.
But she's.
But yeah.
Oh, dude, she's in every video.
she's
Which she
usually
was a bass player for White Zombie, wasn't she? Wasn't she in White Zombie? I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
she
know.
was in White
This is
Zombie.
the girl that's in all the movies.
Right, Sherry
Yeah.
Moon.
Yeah.
Look that up. Let's look that up.
I'm pretty sure she played bass in White Zombie. I could be wrong. I've always heard that though.
Right.
I mean,
White Zombie was dope though.
I mean, do bass players really play anything?
My favorite. Okay, so my favorite thing that they've ever come out with was that remix album.
Oh
Super
my
sexy
God,
swinging
yes,
sounds.
dude. That was
so
a sick
good.
record.
Yeah,
Oh man, Rob Zombie, he could dig through some ditches.
he could. He could burn
burn
through some
through some
witches too.
Take you there, bro. But no, dude, Rob Zombie was. Oh, man, growing up, he was always kind of weird. You know, I never really got. I didn't get into him until I was, probably freshman, sophomore, somewhere in there.
Right.
Whenever the House of a Thousand Corpses came out, the record with House of a Thousand Corpses came out, and then the movie came out, like all that. I was like, man, I'm gonna go revisit this dude because you heard his songs, but I wasn't like
Right.
into him because my parents weren't like cool with how he's satanic and
Yeah,
and
I
I was in
don't-
a Catholic household and all that dumb shit.
Like,
so-
we don't agree with you listening to that because of all this religious stuff. And anyways, let's sit down and watch rated R movies every night.
I didn't get to do that.
You
Did you look?
I couldn't find it. Not sure. Doesn't show on
Unclear.
her
that is a
Wikipedia.
false
We should just hit
accusation.
that fact
Yeah.
checker, bro.
I know. I should have.
This is somewhat true because he was up in her guts at one point.
Oh yeah! Wow, that's where we are. Okay. But what do you think about the song?
I think
Mr.
it's
Host
sick.
Man.
I think it's sick. It's like I said, it sounds straight up like old shit
yeah.
because it's like not. It's like heavy, like just like
Right.
back in the day. He's still got that. Here of all preserver. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
it's
like
amazing.
like an old man
Oh, yeah,
that
right.
still loves metal.
Okay, so she's not credited on Wikipedia for the music video, so it doesn't look like she's in it.
Oh, okay.
But was she in White Zombie? That's what we need you to look
Okay.
up.
I thought we were talking about the music video.
Well, that's true.
Oh,
I'm
no, yeah,
happy
we're
about that. But I'm pretty
did
sure
she
she
play
played
bass?
bass.
Was
in,
she? Yeah, just put
player.
was Sherry Moon.
Dude,
the bass
we're
player.
currently Googling. That's how unprofessional we are.
That happens. I've seen professional podcasts where they still Google stuff just to be sure. You can't just say something and be unsure about it and then
I'm
let it go.
pretty sure I know a guy that was in power for a while that was like, I'm just going to say stuff and not
That's
fact check
different.
any of it.
If you're in politics, you could lie all you want because
true.
you're lying for the greater good.
Is it good?
But yeah, and the breakdown. There's a sick
There is a
breakdown.
sick-
Doesn't look like it. I can't find anything about her playing bass.
Okay.
So, yeah.
They did a pinch too, so that was pretty sweet.
Pinch too.
A pinch on my butt. Anyways,
We're reaching here, dude. We are reaching. But Rob Zombie's a very talented dude. He's a great director. He's done quite a few movies. He's
I mean,
he did Halloween. He redid Halloween, right?
1 and 2.
1 and 2, yeah.
Yeah.
it's like one of those things. So there's times where I've been annoyed with Rob Zombie, and there's times where I'm like, oh, he's badass. But then, right now, obviously, we haven't heard from Rob Zombie in a long time, so it was like cool, cool.
Well, weren't they?
Unexpected, but
wasn't
welcome.
he?
Yeah.
Wasn't he doing a third Devil's Rejects? Like, wasn't he doing?
Oh, he did. It came out.
Did it come out? I didn't
It
see
came
it.
out on like Shudder or something like
okay.
that.
I'm
It
not
was
doing
okay.
that.
It was just I don't know. It was no.
Didn't hold a
It was
candle
no
to the
Bill and
first one.
Ted 3. You know what I mean?
Is there that you can't beat that? It's Bill and Ted. Man.
It's that was the perfect script. You know
Right.
what I mean?
It was. There were no holes in that script
It's the greatest trilogy of all time.
of all time. Matrix is close
Matrix
number 2.
is
Close.
a close second, but
and then Terminator is,
Right.
which there's really after the
What,
second
6
one, there's
movies?
not a good one.
that's true.
So-
If you take T2's victory points and put them for 3 also,
then
it
it
adds
evens
up.
out.
The average
Because
is
The
still
other
cool.
movies after 3 are entertaining, but definitely don't hold a candle to the first 2.
Right.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day is the greatest movie of all time.
It
I've
was-
said that on this fucking
Right.
podcast like 30 times.
Right.
I'm
But
not
you know what it
ashamed
was
of
like? It was like whenever Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 came out, and you were like, this
I
is
hated
cool,
it.
but...
Right.
It was good. Good.
Right.
It was
Yeah,
good.
but yeah. Oh, back to Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie. Right.
How
Sorry,
do
we
go
were
to
on a
Terminator?
rant tangent.
No, but like the movies that he directed were amazing. Like he's a talented fucking dude, and I think it's cool what he did. I wasn't a fan of all of his stuff, but I think it's cool that he got a chance to direct.
So who do you think the king, because the song's name, is of Rock Shock? Is it
It's Rob
Marilyn
Zombie.
Manson?
Rob Zombie.
You
Rob
don't think
Zombie
he competes with Marilyn
Oh,
Manson?
dude,
No, I
like
think
we were
it's
just
a
talking, it's a
toss-up
close second.
because,
It's a
like-
close second.
Marilyn Manson is just so widely known for being the shock rock king.
Yeah, right.
But that doesn't necessarily mean he's better at it. But
Right.
he's
Well,
then we
more
have-
widely
then-
known, I feel
Then
like,
we
as
have
the
your
shock rock
Guar,
guy.
you have
That's
your
true.
We have the
Slipknot, you have
Right, that's
that
true.
whole era of shock rock that got big
Right.
in the mid 2000s with
Right.
Mudvayne and
Maybe it
your
was all the
Mushroom Heads.
negative publicity that Marilyn
That
Manson
word was
got,
funny that you just said.
Ma-
Publicity.
Publicity. Publicity.
But see, that's the thing. Like he openly came out and said stuff, and
Right.
and did things. Which he's a very intelligent human, so people looked at him differently and kind of were down on him. Whereas Rob Zombie, oh, that's just an act. That's not how he is.
Right.
But
Right.
it is a toss up between the two. I won't say one is better than the other.
Sure.
But I did hear this fact about Manson the other day. Manson has never once reused one of his personas. Okay.
Oh.
So each album cycle is a
Like
different
kind of.
persona.
Right. You have like Antichrist pantyhose
The-
persona, or like
The jock strap,
Or
or
like
the
the-
corset,
the fake tits.
the fake tits, and then
Moves
you-
his ribs to
yeah,
suck his dick.
allegedly.
Alleged.
Allegedly.
And then you have
We just don't have the technology.
and see, and that's one thing Rob Zombie doesn't have is Rob Zombie's been the same. The only way he
Right.
changed was when he, cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I remember I saw him at Ozfest headline the second stage, and he was just wearing a pair of jeans and a yellow shirt.
We
and I was
watched-
like, this is not Rob
Yeah,
Zombie.
we watched
Right.
some of that performance, and he just didn't seem like he cared that much. Honestly, he was
Yeah.
like half-assing all the vocals.
Right,
and
the
shit.
production value seemed
Yeah.
way down.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
It, you know, like
it seemed like he
wasn't
was
as
doing a
cool.
favor. He was like, "I'm gonna show up, but I ain't bringing the face paint." Bro.
Yeah.
even like the live music video, you're like, man, this. We turned it off because
Yeah.
like, this is pretty bad.
You know,
Yeah.
the
live
year,
recording. You know,
the year he, you remember when Hip Parader and Metal Edge would have like bands of the year, live band of the year, Ozfest band of the year. The year he won Best Stage Show, I saw him at Ozfest with System of a Down. There's the same year Dave Williams from Drowning Pool died, and I had to sit through Tommy Lee because of that. And
Jesus.
yeah, it was miserable. But I got to see Rob Zombie in his prime time, which you got to see him like real big time shock rock with Korn.
Yeah. So
That's
you
awesome.
know, I've probably told this story on here before,
you have.
but I definitely skipped. It was my first show ever. I lived in near Hoisington, Kansas. It's like in the middle of nowhere. And we had half day on Wednesday, and then we had like Thursday, Friday off or something like that. But I definitely just left. It was something like that. I ended up skipping like a day and a half of school, and dude, I got Saturday school, but it was so worth it. I got 2 weeks of Saturday school. They had me in ISS for a little while. I was a bad kid, anyways.
It's true.
It was awesome still. I came for Korn, and I was like, they were so awesome. And then Rob Zombie blew me away after
Dude,
that with his like crazy stage show and like devil women on stage, and like the creeper came out and he's like a big ass robot, and then the dude with the big head. Is the dude with the big head the creeper, or is the robot the creeper?
I don't know.
Anyways, I get to all these Rob Zombie world.
Let us know in the
characters.
Please tell us how wrong
Yeah.
we are. We appreciate that because we didn't do our research.
The zombie verse. It's just there's so many characters.
That's
yeah.
true. but dude, I loved Rob Zombie when I first figured out got into that kind of music. He had 3 foot long nasty dreadlocks and he wore a top hat or a cowboy hat all the time.
Yeah. He's always got this cowboy zombie thing going on.
I remember seeing his album at Walmart, and I was like, oh, I know this is bad, but I want it.
With,
Right.
with,
You know,
with
it's
his
like-
devil paint.
Yeah.
That was,
Hellbilly Deluxe.
Yeah, and it has
Dude,
like that
oh my
70s
God.
color tone
Yep,
to it.
yep.
Yeah.
Hellbilly
Yeah.
Deluxe
I was
was
like, okay, this is probably dope.
God, that record was amazing.
It was a dope record.
Yeah, it was. I got it for Christmas.
Like I was saying, Super Sexy Swinging Sounds was the one that sealed it for me.
Yeah.
That was White Zombie. I think it would be even more rad to have seen White Zombie play back in the day.
A couple guys that I've worked with have gone and seen, they used to love music and see bands, and they got to see White Zombie, and that's just
dude,
so
that's sick.
cool.
Yeah, that's it. That's some time machine shit.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
Get a time machine. Let's go watch. Let's go see some shows.
When did that happen? What was that time frame?
That
for
was
White Zombie?
early '90s.
Early
Yeah.
90s, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was mid. I'll go
I think
mid
it's early
'90s.
90s,
Yeah,
yeah,
early mid
for
'90s.
sure.
He
Right.
is whenever he was up and coming.
starting.
Like it wasn't like,
Yeah.
but he kind of blew up
Well,
because
he
that was
was
the
like-
first of its kind. I mean, of course, there was Kiss,
MTV
but nobody
was
gives a
showing,
fuck about Kiss.
like White Zombie videos on like Headbangers Ball
Right,
and
right.
stuff like that at the time.
Oh, for real, those of you
Yeah.
who don't know,
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Headbangers Ball was like just a music video countdown.
Like
Well, you-
TRL for metal.
You might not know
almost.
this, but MTV used to be a music video channel.
What?
And they had, late at night, they had metal shows like Headbangers Ball, and they would show all the best metal videos.
Mm-hmm.
How am I
It
supposed to
was
watch
sick.
16-year-old moms when you're playing this metal?
Yeah. I give MTV props for like inventing reality TV pretty much, but
But
Yeah.
why'd you
dude,
do away with the videos,
Right.
man? Like,
music videos?
Change your name.
Oh, man. Some of the best
A
music
reality
videos ever.
TV, RTV, not
Yeah,
MTV.
right. But it was God.
I remember, this is a random story though, but I remember one of the first Iwabo videos got put on Headbangers Ball once before it got shut off because
That's cool.
I feel
That's
probably why
That's
it
probably
got
when
shut down.
Jamie Josta was host.
They were like, Iwabo curse, it shot over to Headbangers Ball. They're done now.
That's what happened to my band. My manager was in that band, and he fucking it's the curse.
Yeah, that's true. It's the curse. The curse.
Curse
the
of
Iwabo
Iwabo.
curse.
So, I'm just kidding. I love you, Steven.
Anyways, Rob Zombie. Remember that guy?
I do.
What else do you have to say about Rob Zombie?
I could sit here and talk about Rob Zombie over and over again. Like, I thought House of a Thousand Corpses was an amazing movie. I thought it was it was so cheesy.
If you ever grow your dreadlocks back out, you should be Rob Zombie for Halloween.
I told you I'm growing my hair out for it. I'm going back to dreads. I'm going back to dreads.
I back it. I back that. 100%.
I'm going back to the dreads.
And you know what? If you ever show up at a costume party where I'm hosting or something, as soon as I open the door, I want you to go 1960.
No, dude, I'm gonna go. You're gonna be like, "Oh, how are you doing tonight?" I'm gonna be like, "Yeah."
No, you're gonna be like, "Did I am the one?"
Oh, dude, fucking Rob Zombie, man. It's I got one of his records. A fun fact about Rob Zombie. Spider from Power Man 5000. They are brothers, half brothers, step brothers, one of them. And
we were just talking about some Power Man 5000. And you know what? You could tell a lot of that because it was like the same vibe, but just turned down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
The same vocal style was very similar.
Right.
And then Rob Zombie did a song on PM5K's second full length, not first. A lot of people forget about Mega Kung Fu Radio. Y'all motherfuckers know nothing about that. And when the worlds collide, that record, Rob Zombie did a song with it, and it was he screamed. He doesn't really scream that often. He was doing his high-pitched scream. It was amazing. And I never heard him scream like that before, and I was so stoked
just used
on
to
it.
the wow.
Yeah,
right.
Well, yeah, because that's what he did. But it was so good. Oh my god, I could sing the song to you right now.
Rob Zombie's seems like a metal host. It's like a metal musical host or something.
Right.
Welcome to my house, some Rob Zombie. Yeah. And then, I want you to say after I say
now, our next guest.
It would be like him showing up, and then there's a big spotlight that appears, and he's like, "Yeah." That's what I see. I don't know. It's like Beetlejuice, but except for it's.
He is like Beetlejuice.
You know what I mean?
He's like Beetlejuice.
Zombie
Maybe we say his name 3 times in a row.
If
he'll
you say
show
Rob
up.
Zombie 3 times, he appears.
Dude, that'd be
Just
crazy
saying.
if he's just like, yeah. Dude, why didn't we think of that before this and then cut to it and somebody say it and he just.
Yeah. You'd be like, have you ever heard of, dare I say his name?
Yeah.
Rob Zombie?
Instead of
don't say his name 2 more times.
Daylight coming, they drop a dear bomb. Or like, did I hear the house?
Yeah.
Oh my god. We should. Why didn't we do this talking like Rob Zombie, like he sings?
Welcome to the show. My name is Rickshaw. Yeah. I don't know. Okay.
I back it.
We're getting there.
12 beers later, everybody, we're still doing
We've
it.
had a few beers today. We've done a few
Couple.
podcasts,
Yeah.
so it's the times.
Now we're just getting loopy.
At
and
least
just
we're
like,
energetic, loopy.
It's
'Cause,
really
sometimes it gets to
Right.
be
I think
unenergetic.
Rob would approve.
Yeah, Rob would.
Dude, Rob
He'd be like,
would party with
yeah.
us. Rob would party with us. I only got to see him one time though. That was upsetting. I wish I could have seen him more when he came through with who was it, Manson, a couple years ago.
Yeah,
and,
that's what I wanted to go. That so bad.
like
Oh,
because I got
yeah,
to
I
see
forgot
Manson
about
a
that,
couple of
dude.
times,
Yeah.
and it was he sang out of
Him
a girl's
and Manson.
vagina.
Do you think that Marilyn Manson still does a lot of theater?
You think Marilyn
stuff?
Manson
Yeah.
is really just Nicolas Cage with no makeup?
Maybe. Remember when he's supposed to be Paul from the Wonder Years? Remember that?
and he denied
dope.
all of it. He
I really wish
looked
it was
like
him,
Paul,
though.
dude. It looked like Paul.
I think I wanted it to be him, though.
Me
you know what I
too.
mean? Like Paul from the
I
Wonder
want
Years.
Marilyn Manson to be everything. Did you know that Marilyn Manson was actually like that Tim Burton was considering him for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Oh, that would have been
but-
better, honestly.
But Johnny Depp and Marilyn Manson are homies, so
Right.
they hung out for that movie. Apparently, don't hold me to this. I remember reading the story. They hung out, and he kind of got that creepy vibe
Right.
from Marilyn Manson, because I'm pretty sure him and Johnny Depp are actually like fucking homies.
It's scarier though, like to see those interviews where Marilyn Manson sounds really smart and intellectual, but still has the face paint on. You know what I mean?
You can't take him seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're like,
Dude,
you're making a lot of sense, but I'm scared of you, bro.
You're like, whoa, calm down, Kevin Spacey.
Dude, when he was on Bowling for Columbine, and they said, "What would you have told the kids?" You know, because they listened to Marilyn Manson, they tried to blame it on Marilyn Manson. He was like, "What would you have told the kids if you had a chance to talk to him?" And he goes, "I wouldn't have told them anything. I would have listened."
Right.
And he hit that more dude with
Shit.
fucking knowledge, and that dude was
Yeah.
just like, oh shit.
Oh, damn
Marilyn
it.
Manson,
Dude, he's a smart
didn't
dude.
fall into my trap.
So is Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie's a very intelligent
Yeah,
man.
he
Like
is.
like the way he speaks, the way he holds himself. I respect him for what he did for the music that I love. He was a big influence on a lot of the bands we all like and listen to.
That's true.
And he brought Dirty. He brought Dirty and made Dirty cool.
That's
dude.
true. He did.
He made Dirty cool.
Rob Zombie actually almost got kicked out of his own show.
I heard
this
about
story
this.
is good.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
I'm glad you brought this story up.
Apparently
They're like, who's this bum?
Yeah, they
Right?
called the cops on this bum. They're like, this
the
homeless
show.
guy is hanging out backstage. He smells like shit.
Yeah, it's got
like,
dreads.
get this guy out of here. And then they go to like arrest him. And he's like, you're gonna kick me out of my own show? And they're
like,
like,
I'm the
what?
headliner.
He's like, I'm the headlining band, dude. Like, please,
Yeah.
you gotta let me go
They're
so
like,
I can go
"Oh,
get
yeah.
zombied up. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're playing a show
Likely
here.
story. You've been kissing the bottle all night.
And you smell like shit.
Yeah. Did you pee your pants for the show?
Yeah.
Actually, I did, officer. You know, I'm Rob Zombie. I'm.
It's part of the act.
I'm pissing right now. Actually,
Dude, how funny would that be? Like security walks up to you and tells you to leave, and you're like, "What'd I do?" And he's like, "You don't belong here. You're not in this show." Like, I'm the what? Do you motherfuckers not know who I am?
imagine like being dressed up like Slipknot, or imagine being in Slipknot and you're like walking with a bunch of people through the crowd, and then they won't let you backstage because
Right.
they're like, "Cool kid,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
Corey
Yeah.
Taylor,
Oh,
okay, get out
right
of
on.
here, sick
We're gonna
costume kid."
Yeah. We're going to need to take that mask off, bud.
Yeah.
Well, you can't take your mask off right now, so it'd
Not
be
right
okay.
now.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Right.
Keep it on.
So if
social
Slipknot,
distancing.
do they have to wear masks right now?
You know they do.
Okay,
I mean, Craig's got it the best right now. He'll never get corona. He's got the motherfucking helmet on.
he does.
Or no, he's got the zip now.
He's got the zip now. But
Hey, you need to put your mask on if you're going to be in here, sir. Okay.
got him. Yeah, this
Got him.
But all in all, Rob Zombie is a man. Go check him out. If you haven't checked him out, check out White Zombie. Watch his movies. Tell us what you think about Rob Zombie, all that good shit. And
Yeah, and you know what? If you have a suggestion on something we should cover or talk shit about, or if we might like it or whatever, I know that we at one point in time someone
like a
was
challenge.
they were like, "Hey, you should cover Poppy," and we never actually got to do that.
What,
even
pop
though
music?
Poppy, the girl, the chick, the pop artist that does metal stuff.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
But I mean, I wasn't a fan. But
You made me listen to it one night. You
yeah,
made me listen
it
to it one night.
confuses me more than anything, honestly.
That's true.
But
It's like
yeah,
your sexuality.
hit us with a suggestion. You know, if you want to see something like that,
Yes,
we'll do it because
that'd be
we're
fun.
trying to. I don't know what we're trying to do.
Just trying to
Get after
entertain
it,
you
dude.
guys.
Trying to have
Help
fun.
us
Trying to get
out.
after it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
we
help
want
us out.
we want to make some content that's fun. I know that like we've been doing some nerdy stuff with like movies, but I want to stick with the times, you know, and do it week to week. Plan out some stuff that's relevant to what's going on right now. You know what I mean?
What music do you
Right.
want us to talk about? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
And we should be doing, you know, a new metal conversation with Tim Gorgon,
Ooh,
ex
I love
lead
you,
singer,
Tim.
ex lead singer of
I love you,
Within the
Tim.
Ruins.
Yeah, we're gonna have a new metal off.
I
That's what's
want to
happening.
get some of the Within the Ruins guys to, you know, do
you'd
something
probably do that.
with us. So.
You'd
I
probably
want
get that.
Joe, honestly. You
do.
know,
I'll-
I like the other guys
I'll
too.
text Joe.
You know, but
I'll
Joe,
text Joe or Drummer. I love those dudes.
I want to hear what Joe has to say about anything at all.
Me too. I have several stories about Joe, and I respect that man more than anybody. He's a very incredible
Right.
guitar player. Go listen to Within the Ruins. By
Yeah, in
the
the
way.
Ruins is dope.
They got a new record coming out on Black Friday.
Yes,
so.
and also I'm going to try and do some more interviews with some band people coming soon. So stay tuned for that. Now you won't just have to see our ugly mugs.
true.
You'll see some ugly band dudes also. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some of them might be pretty.
Right.
I don't know.
Some
but-
of them are pretty. You know what I mean?
But,
I mean, it's hard
anyway.
to compete with this half Asian blood. You know what I mean?
You're Asian? I thought you were Hispanic.
Motherfuck.
Oh, you're Asian?
That's two episodes. 2 episodes.
Anyways, I'm overheating right now because
You're
my
running a little
blood
hot.
is
Running a little
boiling.
hot. Running a little hot. Running a little hot.
I stand up for Asians everywhere. I'm
know you do.
Captain Thailand.
You are Captain Thailand. Oh, you should have told that story about what happened.
Oh, we did on that.
Oh, did you
we
already
did. Remember
tell?
we did.
Okay,
we did on the
okay,
other
okay.
thing. Yeah.
That one was good. That guy overreacting. Anyway,
Anyways,
guys.
yes, we're ranting
Yeah.
now, but yeah, we're out of time. So
Like, comment, subscribe,
Yeah.
and share.
Exactly.
Please tell us how much we suck. That's cool. We want to get better.
So now we're gonna go polish off some beers,
Miller
and
Lights,
some,
Miller Lite.
some
Right
some
here.
alleged
seltzers,
things,
and allegedly do things.
Anyways, be safe, guys, and join us next time.
Merry Christmas.
Later, nerds.